The gradual loss of strength as we age is not just a number on a chart. It's a quiet change we feel in our daily lives. It's the slight hesitation before getting up from a favorite armchair, the extra effort it takes to carry a bag of groceries, or the subtle worry about navigating a flight of stairs. This decline, often accepted as inevitable, is driven by a process called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and function. But a growing body of research shows us something wonderfully hopeful. This process is not a one-way street. With gentle, consistent effort, we can not only slow this decline but actively reverse it, rebuilding foundational strength right from the comfort of our own homes. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a safe, simple, and effective strength training plan designed specifically for you. We'll focus on movements that directly support your independence, using nothing more than a sturdy chair and your own body. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn can fundamentally change how you move through the world, adding not just years to your life, but life to your years. Hello, I'm Dr. Daniel Bennett. For years, my work has focused on helping older adults maintain their health and vitality through practical, science-backed strategies. It's a privilege to share this information with you here. If you believe that aging is an opportunity for continued strength and independence, consider subscribing. You'll be joining a community of people who are taking active, positive steps to support their well-being. To begin, let's talk about what's happening inside our bodies. As we get older, our muscles naturally begin to change. The signal from our brain telling a muscle to contract can become a little less clear, and our body's ability to turn protein from food into new muscle tissue becomes less efficient. This is the simple mechanism behind sarcopenia. Think of your muscles like a well-organized workforce. In our younger years, we have many workers, muscle fibers, and very efficient managers, nerves, telling them exactly what to do. As we age, some workers retire, and the manager's instructions can get a bit slower. The result is a smaller, less responsive workforce. This is why tasks that were once effortless can start to feel like a real chore. But here's the crucial part. By doing strength exercises, we send a powerful message to our body. We're essentially putting up a now hiring sign. The body responds by preserving the muscle fibers it has and even building new ones, a process called muscle protein synthesis. Now, this brings us to a common and damaging myth I want to address right away: the belief that you are too old or too frail to build muscle. Many people think that strength training is only for the young, or that it requires lifting very heavy weights. This is simply not true. Studies on individuals in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s have shown remarkable gains in muscle mass and strength from consistent, gentle resistance exercise. The now hiring sign works at any age. The key is not intensity, it's consistency. Gentle, repeated effort is the signal your body needs to start rebuilding. You are not fighting against your body. You are working with its incredible, lifelong capacity for adaptation and repair. So where do we start? We start not with our arms or legs, but with our foundation, our core. Your core muscles, the deep muscles of your abdomen, back, and pelvis, are like the strong trunk of a tree. Without a stable trunk, the branches are weak and unsteady. A strong core supports your posture, protects your lower back, and provides the stable base from which all other movements, from walking to reaching, originate. When our core is weak, we often feel it as lower back aches or a tendency to slouch. It can also make us feel less steady on our feet. A simple way to begin waking up these crucial muscles is with a seated pelvic tilt. Sit on the edge of a sturdy, non-rolling chair with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Rest your hands on your thighs and sit up tall. Now, gently exhale and imagine you are trying to pull your belly button back toward your spine. As you do this, you should feel your lower back gently press into the chair back. Your pelvis will slightly tuck under you. Hold this gentle contraction for 3 to 5 seconds, just a light squeeze, not a strain. Then, Inhale and relax, returning to a neutral starting position. That's one repetition. The movement is very small and subtle, but it is powerfully effective at activating the deep transverse abdominis, a key stabilizing muscle that acts like a natural corset for your torso. Aim to perform 8 to 12 of these gentle tilts. Remember to breathe smoothly throughout the entire movement. This isn't about creating tension in your neck or shoulders. Keep them relaxed. Before starting any new exercise program, it's always wise to have a conversation with your doctor or physical therapist, especially if you have pre-existing conditions like osteoporosis, severe arthritis, or heart disease. They can help you tailor any advice to your specific health profile. Once you feel comfortable with the pelvic tilt, we can move on to strengthening the large, powerful muscles of our legs and hips. These are the muscles that power our most essential daily activities: getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, and walking with confidence. Our first key movement is the chair stand, which is one of the most functional exercises you can do. The chair stand directly trains the exact muscles and movement pattern you use dozens of times every single day. Strengthening them makes a noticeable difference in how much energy you expend just moving through your day. To perform it safely, sit toward the front of a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, directly under your knees. You can cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front of you for balance. Keeping your back straight and your chest up, lean forward slightly from your hips. Now, press down firmly through your heels and use your leg muscles to stand up completely. The key is to initiate the movement by pushing the floor away with your feet, not by rocking forward to gain momentum. Once you are standing tall, pause for a moment. Then, slowly and with control, reverse the motion. Hinge at your hips first, pushing them backward as if you're about to sit down, and lower yourself back into the chair. Control is just as important on the way down as it is on the way up. This controlled lowering, or eccentric phase, is excellent for building strength. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions. If this is challenging, that's perfectly normal. Here are some modifications to get you started. If you cannot stand up without using your hands, that's your starting point. Place your hands on the chair's armrests or on your thighs and use them to provide just enough assistance to stand up. Over time, try to use them less and less. Another modification is to reduce the range of motion. Place a firm cushion or a few folded towels on the chair to raise your starting position. This makes the exercise easier, and as you get stronger, you can gradually remove the cushions. If you have knee pain, ensure your knees are always tracking in line with your toes. Don't let them collapse inward. If you feel a sharp pain, stop. A little muscle fatigue is good. Sharp joint pain is not. The tangible benefit you'll feel from this exercise is profound. You'll notice that standing up from the sofa, the dinner table, or even the toilet becomes significantly easier and requires less of a push. This is independence in action. If this simple exercise feels doable and you're finding this guidance helpful, a quick tap on the subscribe button ensures you'll get more tips like this to help you on your journey. Next, we'll focus on the upper body. Upper body strength isn't just about lifting, it's about pushing. Pushing open a heavy door, pushing yourself up if you stumble, or pushing a shopping cart. A safe and highly effective way to build this pushing strength at home is with the wall push-up. This exercise strengthens your chest, shoulders, and the back of your arms, all while engaging your core to keep your body stable. Stand facing a clear wall, about arm's length away. Place your palms flat on the wall, slightly wider than your shoulders. At chest height, your fingers can point upwards. Take a small step back with your feet so your body is in a straight line from your head to your heels. You should be on a slight incline. Engage your core, just like in the pelvic tilt, to prevent your lower back from sagging. Now, slowly bend your elbows and lower your chest toward the wall, keeping your body in that straight line. Go only as far as is comfortable. Then, press firmly into the wall to push yourself back to the starting position, straightening your elbows. Breathe in as you lower yourself and breathe out as you push away from the wall. Your movement should be slow and controlled. Aim for a set of 8 to 12 repetitions. The key here is maintaining that straight line with your body. Don't let your hips sag toward the wall or poke out behind you. The work should be felt in your arms and chest, not in your lower back. To make this exercise easier, simply stand closer to the wall. This reduces the angle and therefore the amount of body weight you are pushing. To make it more challenging, step your feet further back from the wall. This increases the incline and makes the exercise more difficult. Always listen to your body, especially your wrists and shoulders. If you feel any sharp pain, adjust your hand position or reduce the range of motion. The benefit of the wall push-up is a feeling of greater stability and capability in your upper body. It builds the foundational strength that can be critical in preventing a fall from becoming a serious injury by giving you the power to catch yourself or push yourself back up. Now we need to balance out that pushing motion with a pulling motion. So much of our day is spent reaching forward, at a computer, in the kitchen, or while driving, which can lead to a rounded posture and a weak upper back. Strengthening the muscles of your upper back is one of the best things you can do for your posture and to reduce neck and shoulder strain. For this, we will use a simple and inexpensive tool, a resistance band. These are large elastic bands that come in various levels of tension, from very light to heavy. I recommend starting with the lightest one. The exercise is a seated band row. Sit tall on the edge of your sturdy chair, with your feet flat on the floor. Loop the center of the resistance band around the soles of your feet, holding one end in each hand. You may need to cross the band over your feet to keep it secure. Straighten your legs out in front of you, with a slight bend in your knees. Sit up as tall as you can, with your shoulders back and down. Now, with your palms facing each other, exhale and pull the band back toward your torso. Imagine you are trying to squeeze a pencil between your shoulder blades. Your elbows should graze past your ribs. Keep your back straight and avoid shrugging your shoulders up toward your ears. The movement should be initiated by those muscles in your upper back. Pause for a second when your hands are alongside your chest, feeling that gentle squeeze in your back. Then, slowly and with control, inhale and extend your arms back to the starting position. Again, the control on the return is just as important as the pull. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions. To make this easier, simply hold the band with more slack in it. To make it harder, grip the band closer to your feet to increase the tension. If you don't have a resistance band, you can mimic the motion without one. Just sit tall and focus intently on squeezing your shoulder blades together as you pull your arms back. This still helps to activate those important postural muscles. The change you'll feel from this exercise is that you may find yourself standing and sitting taller without even thinking about it. That feeling of being pulled forward by gravity can lessen, and you may notice less tension in your neck and shoulders at the end of the day. So now we have 3 core movements: the chair stand for your legs, the wall push-up for your chest and shoulders, and the seated band row for your back and posture. Together, these exercises work all the major muscle groups of your body in a balanced, functional way. The question is, how do we put them together into a routine? The answer is simplicity and consistency. You don't need to do this every day. Your muscles grow during periods of rest, not during the workout itself. Aim to perform this short routine 2 to 3 times per week, with at least 1 day of rest in between. For example, you could do it on Monday and Thursday or Tuesday and Friday. Start with 1 set of each exercise, performing the number of repetitions we discussed, typically between 8 and 12. As you get stronger and the exercises start to feel easier, you can progress. The first way to progress is not by adding weight, but by adding another set. Once you can comfortably complete 1 set, rest for a minute or 2, and then perform a second set of each exercise. The most important principle is to listen to your body. It's normal to feel a mild sense of fatigue in your muscles after a workout. This is a sign that you've challenged them. However, you should not feel sharp, stabbing, or radiating pain. That's your body's signal to stop and reassess. Maybe your form needs adjusting, or perhaps the exercise is not right for you at this time. Quality of movement is always more important than quantity. 10 slow, controlled repetitions are far more beneficial than 20 sloppy, rushed ones. Finally, let's briefly touch on how to support this new work you're asking your body to do. Exercise provides the signal, but your body needs the right building blocks to respond. The most important building block for muscle is protein. As we age, our bodies need slightly more protein to stimulate that muscle building process effectively. You don't need to buy expensive supplements. Focus on including a good source of protein with each meal. This could be eggs or Greek yogurt at breakfast, a piece of chicken or fish at lunch, or beans and lentils at dinner. Spreading your protein intake throughout the day appears to be more effective than having it all in one large meal. Think about a portion size roughly the palm of your hand for things like meat or fish. Also, be sure to stay hydrated. Water is essential for every bodily function, including muscle repair. And of course, allow your body to rest. Sleep is when the magic of repair and rebuilding truly happens. What we have outlined today is more than just a set of exercises. It's a blueprint for reclaiming and preserving your physical autonomy. It's a statement that you are in control of your strength and your ability to engage with the world on your own terms. Every chair stand, every wall push, every single repetition is a deposit into your health bank account, building a reserve of strength that will serve you for years to come. Your body is not your enemy. It is your lifelong partner, and it has an amazing capacity to respond to the care and attention you give it. Please don't be discouraged if progress feels slow at first. The beginning is often the hardest part. The key is to celebrate every small victory. The first time you complete a full set, the day you notice it's just a little easier to get out of the car. These are the moments that matter. Be patient and be kind to yourself. You are doing something wonderful for your health. In the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. What is one daily activity that you would love to make easier with more strength? Reading your goals helps our entire community feel connected and motivated. If you found this guide to be clear and helpful, please give the video a like and consider sharing it with a friend or family member who might also appreciate some gentle, encouraging guidance. Thank you for taking this time for your health. I look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll explore simple exercises to improve balance and prevent falls.